Basically, whatever's different is the correct path. If you take a wrong path, you always end up at Toad Town.
Am I referring to was the whenever he gets to...
That's the different one.
Guys, you're not going to show it. When you get to a new chapter screen, if you sit on it long enough, it starts playing the Mario theme.
Okay. Actually, no. He'll be a little bit better.
What?
Oh wait, you're supposed to talk to him and he'll open the gate. You can come in here early, but this guy locks the gate until the boos have offered to see you. So, because the boo...
So it keeps you from wandering into a higher leveled area. Good.
Also keeps you from breaking the game, not that this game is...
And now we get the annoying enemy.
And there's a badge that would have been really good if I had it. Oh crap.
When do we get danger power?
Oh, we're starting to get shades of it.
Good job.
Good job.
What's happening?
Multiplying.
Because I forgot
to heal, and there's a badge that I'm basically missing that would have been really good that I forgot to pick up because I didn't have the money because I was more...
Yeah, these assholes suck help. And there's a version later that sucks flower power. Ow.
I hope you didn't want all this experience.
This is why I hate enemies that can multiply.
I can get in one or two
This
fights.
is why I love them. Because normally in RPG, this is like a cheat. Apparently in Persona 4, there's a cheat to like rigging an enemy to keep on summoning. And if you just like leave the console running for a couple hours, and by that point you have max experience. Except the original Persona 4, your experience capped, so you can only get like 60 level ups.
Okay.
So is the boss just in this forest, or is there a dungeon?
There's a dungeon.
This chapter is kind of split into two sections when you think about it.
Was it the other?
Yes.
So by default, spot the difference. Except
One of these things is not like the other.
One of these things is dead. Actually, everything here is kind of dead.
Everything's dead in Forever Forest.
Okay.
Think about it, we've ironically
Looking for
named
you.
it. Hey look, now we have 3.
Yep.
When does it become important?
Chapter 6.
Is the 4th one early, or is it...
Chapter 5.
Oh.
So now I'm back to... There's extra paths for some extra badges, but I might...
Oh, a regular piranha plant.
Hold on. I can refresh.
Also, I figure Carter's gonna be the one to play the Batman games.
Probably, yes.
They're so
Oh.
immersive.
Okay.
I saw a video of a guy owning the game just by pressing triangle.
Just to show it off.
Dizzy Shell? Does it not do damage?
No, but for every turn that these enemies are dizzy, they can't move.
And with piranha plants being here, Spike Shield would actually be
It should be on.
Okay. Piranha plants actually do count as spiky.
It is on. Good. What you
Carson,
met?
you're playing Sonic 06, right? fact that you're quiet, it's scary.
Okay.
The fact that I didn't give an answer should be the answer. I would have done a comedic joke of walking off, but people wouldn't be able
Okay.
to see that. I don't want to trip over the cords.
Nah, I figure I'm gonna play most of the Sonic games.
Ah. Might have to run. Should probably run.
One detriment of Danger Mario is you have to always hear the danger sound.
It's like when you grind in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Ah. Yeah, you have to always hear the... And unfortunately, I can't... There's a badge that
Barely.
There's a badge I need money for, so at some point I will... yeah, I believe it's actually right here. Damn it. So, okay. There's another badge I need to buy. If I've wandered into the wrong... One of these paths isn't... Damn it. There's an extra path that goes past where you're supposed to for some bonus items. And I might have wandered into that. I don't remember. Oh! Good, I didn't. Nice. Okay, and I can get some...
Is the dungeon?
No.
The dungeon's on the other side of, Boom Manor over here.
I boo this place.
So, okay. Though, there's an item in Boom Manor that after I get it, I'm gonna have to backtrack out of the forest, do a bunch of cutting around, get a whole bunch of power-ups, and I might do a little bit of fight, and I might be able to afford the
Does
one...
Danger Mario work in Sticker Star?
No.
Like, there's no form of it?
Nope.
Doesn't really work in Super Paper Mario either.
It's because...
Well, on Sticker Store, you could do an all flip-flop run.
1,000 year... No, but... Flip-flops are useless. Danger...
Well, they only did 1 damage.
Danger Mario...
Danger Mario isn't a challenge run, Carson.
It kind of is.
It kind of is, but
In this game,
but by
more...
the end of the game, you're owning everything because of it.
Well,
The whole point of a challenge run is that at the end of the game, you're dying.
The other reason, yeah, it's no kick me run. The other reason I say it's kind of a challenge run
It's
is,
more so in this game.
well, and even in both games, it comes down to if you can time the attacks right. If you don't get a...
Oh yeah, that does hurt you. Which is obnoxious.
Yeah, it's like the fake doors in Luigi's Mansion.
I was looking for these guys.
Do I need to use the multi-bounce to kill them?
No, you just have to find the record. So I gotta watch who he drops it to. Okay. It's that guy in the... This one. Oh!
Yeah, see, I got
No.
confused because the way he dropped it.
I thought it was that one.
I thought it was that one too.
This is one of the things that can be a bit random. Sometimes the way they drop it's a little bit odd. I've had good luck with this. I've seen people get... But now it's...
Yeah, okay, it's that one.
That one for sure. I'm still watching him. Okay, it's not the worst thing.
Ooh.
I was thinking to do this multiple times.
2 times in this chapter. First for this record.
Who still uses records? Even when this game came out, who still used records?
The guy who made the game.
Also, I'm pretty sure a record player that big would not exist.
Come on. Come on.
You have to keep it in that range.
Yeah. Come on. Come on.
There's a boo right there.
Idiot. Moron.
Also, first, what keeps you from fighting him to take it? Does he just kick you out?
You can't fight him.
Like I said,
He's a ghost.
does he just kick you out?
He's a ghost type.
I thought we established Mario doesn't have fighting moves.
Well, obviously he does. He can't hit the ghosts. Maybe King Tutakoopa wasn't a ghost type. Maybe he was just a dark type.
I just wanted to show this off.
Huh.
And that was your secret for the evening.
Huh. It was the Mario.
Now to do what you're actually supposed to do, which is bounce off the couch, hit the chandelier, and weigh it down with the weight in the one box.
What? That's convoluted.
Not as convoluted as the
Isn't it obvious?
Not as
How else you're gonna weigh down a chandelier?
not as convoluted as the Umbrella Mansion.
Also, don't open this box.
So you're gonna open it, right?
No.
What's in the box?
Nothing. Actually, I'll show it off. It doesn't do anything. That chandelier. Boo's being dicks.
What does the box say?
That meme was dead from day one.
What?
For later. Hey look, a big treasure chest! You got the booby prize.
I guess you could say it was a booby trap.
What's that?
What does it look like?
A shoe?
The super boots.
Wait, is that ever still in this game?
No. Now we have to do that tossing thing again, but now they toss around.
Yeah, it's that one they can.
I'm pretty sure.
No, not that one.
No,
That
yeah, yeah, that one.
No, I had it on my.
That's going to come off incredibly awkward in the recording.
People know what we're doing.
For all they know, we could all be naked right now.
Let's not and say we didn't.
And now that I have these boots, I am going to be backtracking out of the chapter to use this power to get star pieces. And unfortunately, because as soon as you try to backtrack, there's going to be a boss, so I'm actually going to have to change my badges to... Oh, hold on, I love this button.
Don't die.
I love the... Well, this escalated quickly.
That didn't escalate. That went from start to done.
Don't die in a Switch Palace. Also, this is a really good shop for this point in the game.
This is one of the best shops in the game, period. Not the other shops in the game are not inherently better than this. In fact, they get worse.
The reason this shop is so...
Oh yeah, you can't shop here until you get something, but we're gonna be...
The reason that shop...
I'm not kidding, I'm gonna be leaving the mansion.
The reason that shop is so good, the pink mushroom was the heart. It only restores 10 HP, but if you die with it, it brings you back.
Well, 10 HP in this run is all of them.
And that's why it's good.
Whoops. Let me just look around. Okay.
Ah, just like those in your door.
Yep, and this is why I'm going to leave the forest. Because there's a badge I need.
Let the cutting begin.
Not yet. No. There's a, there's some star pieces in here I can grab. And I'm gonna go ahead and, there's a partner glitch. She was on the... I'm also gonna get the last important item for this area.
Why does that Boo have a top hat?
Because it needs to be fancy.
Oh, I think it's the other room, actually.
I'm so fancy.
Also!
I'ma hunt you up.
Yeah, the rooms with the rocks. Partner glitch.
He used Parakarry, he's not, you know, standing.
Okay, so, also, when I try to leave the forest, because they intended you to leave after the chapter, it triggers a boss battle, which, funny enough, I'm probably going to disable Danger Mario for a minute.
Is it your rival?
Yes. So, I can... Okay. The important item's over here, and there's a star piece over there. There's the important item.
Oh, so that Boo is the top hat.
That said portrait, but that wasn't a portrait. That was like a mini figure.
It's a portrait. Those boxes have a... Let me jump in the... It's a portrait, trust me.
Are you gonna jump into it?
Yes.
Could you say it's a portrait of ruin?
Okay, back to...
I don't care if you want to say portrait of ruin may have ripped off Mario, but it did it good.
Why did you need to do that? Oh.
Okay. Now I'm going... I'm going to go ahead and use the portrait. Then I'm going to attempt to leave so I can go cut around to a bunch of star pieces.
Oh, that's why.
It's a portrait.
How does that work?
Magic.
And now he's back.
Wait, it was him!
Yes.
But it wasn't him.
This will be an obscure reference no one gets. At least we didn't have to poke him with a broom.
That's an obscure reference I don't get.
Exactly.
For the tens of people that played that game.
You mean the fives of people?
You mean the 5?
Okay.
I know what you're talking about.
I just started Danger Mario, but because I'm kind of forced into a boss battle, I need to change up a little bit, where I might need some buffer health. So for now, I can get rid of Chill Out and
You need to heal again.
I know. Oh wait, yeah. Just for the...
Don't forget, kids, you have to heal before you use the save points.
Okay. Because...
But save points should always just heal you.
No.
Yes.
That depends on the game.
We're backtracking, so... And this boss, as soon...
But it is nice.
I think he'll trigger now. Yep. No matter what you do, you can't avoid him. I've tried. Danger Mario's good, but the... Okay, and I'm going to be cutting all over the map, getting a ton of star pieces and stuff. I said he constantly gets better, I wasn't kidding.
Why does he hate us again?
Reasons.
We were in his playground.
I hate him more now. He's just as bad as the guy from Gen 4.
The worst Pokemon rival is Blue. There, I said it.
The worst Pokemon rival is Gen 4's.
No, it's Blue.
Why is it Blue?
Because Blue is a dick.
So the worst one is Silver.
At least Silver does kind of become not a dick. That's optional character development, but it's still there. And also, outside of being a dick, Blue really has no personality traits.
Neither is Silver.
Once again, he at least does
Okay.
kind of get
At
better.
least Blue becomes the champion.
Crap. Miss.
Miss! Silver
But
gets,
Gen 4's, that's all Gen 4's personality has.
Silver gets a Crobat. Was any of the Gen 4 rivals Pokemon based
Woo!
on friendship?
Ow. Damn it. I am getting super lucky.
Outside of being outside of being a dick, Blue doesn't really have any other character traits.
But neither does Gen 4's.
It's been so many years since I played Generation 4.
I'm so convinced he tried to murder me.
Okay, hold on.
That's why here's going to be an interesting opinion. So far, I don't really like Pokemon Generations.
Oh!
I haven't watched it. I don't
One
know what it is.
away.
I've only seen the trailer.
Are you serious?
The first 3 episodes are out.
Were those 2-minute videos the episodes?
Yes.
They're 2-minute episodes.
Yeah, they're like 5
They're
minutes.
short.
That's weird.
Yes.
Okay. Now I
Is
can...
that our problem with it?
No.
Well, that is one of my problems. So far, they've been too short. And my other problem is they focus too much on Generation 1.
Okay, now I'm going to do all that cutting around, but first I'm going to readjust my badges. Close call.
I wish when I yelled more power, I grew wings.
Did I miss close? Oh wait, I have close call on. I meant chill out. Whoops, sorry. Okay. Saving again.
Yes.
Now! This is going to be a lot of cutting around, but I need the, star pieces. So I'm just going to be all over the place. I'm cutting to this to show it off, and there's a...
Ready to fight him again?
No. Well, later in the game, you constantly fight him. He's your rival, and he constantly gets better. When I said cutting around, I mean... cutting around to so many... of those. Oh, yeah, hold on. Before I go get other badges...
I don't have time to talk here as I was saying the problem I have with Pokemon Generations.
Hold on.
Besides the video link, it focuses too much on Generation 1. Well, at least right now, it's focused too much on Generation 1.
Quick change!
And because of a very personal thing that I can't explain right now, I find the best moment for Pokemon Generations is in the first video, a Pikachu tried to use an electric move on Wooper and it didn't work.
Running over here now.
And I don't have time to explain why I like that detail. I would say I'll save that for a Pokemon thing, but we can't really do Pokemon without, you know, handheld recording stuff.
At least in Pokemon Generation, Ash doesn't lose the Kalos League.
Still harping on that.
I'm very upset about that.
That wasn't that bad.
And it was horrible.
Ash,
Oh! That reminded me. Hold on.
Ash will never win.
That reminded me. Next time you brought that up, I was going to say At the current point of the... Me and Carson have been watching the anime, but we watch it in
We watched
English.
it before it was cool.
At the current point in the anime, next time Sean brought up the Kalos League, Ash almost lost the Kalos League because he was late for a match. Be glad they didn't do that as his loss. At least he...
I would have thrown things.
And also be glad we didn't get halfway through it just to skip to the end.
Okay.
What?
3 more.
Oh! That would have been bad too.
Okay.
And he lost that one too, except I don't think Yusuke being the Demon King would have been a good idea.
I'm actually not doing as much cutting because
Apparently, Hunter x Hunter, the anime, it got redone for the 2011 one.
that's what Toonami's showing.
The reason it got redone like that, he got sick and went on a bunch of hiatuses, so the manga caught up to the anime. That's why there's.
I'm actually showing off the Town tunnels
instead of
no, that's not
just picking up where they left off. They just restarted it,
over here.
which makes you wonder why did you do it for Yu Hakusho?
And
I've asked that.
Well, except for the fact that I never did know that's why they did that.
and they also for the Kingdom Hearts final mix, a bunch of things have just changed colors.
Oh,
Apparently.
No, I've looked at characters. A
we're
lot
gonna
of
get the warp pipe to get to the mansion again.
oh shit, not these enemies. I went the wrong tunnel.
And this is why you don't let people wander around in an RPG.
Oh, feeling fine is really useful for these guys. Actually, I got to... I wish I had feeling fine.
He could miss.
This is the most idiotic attack! And they can reset it. You will never get a turn. Feeling fine prevents this.
It didn't damage you.
Yeah. Because it doesn't damage you, doesn't count as an attack. Can you dodge that with the lucky, well,
I think.
being lucky? How much health do these guys have?
More than they should. I should probably just do another bomb. I went the wrong tunnel. There we go. And I still got...
To that segue to the Hunter x Hunter thing, I think the reason characters' colors are changed, I believe the 2011
Damn
anime
it.
is more accurate to the manga, but I could be wrong about that.
But I'm gonna
I
have...
personally would nuke them, then refresh. That's me.
I don't have the ability to do the nuking. It costs 6.
Oh.
That's my problem here. Only those two are gonna do the spin attack.
So you can dodge it.
Come on. Yes!
Do you have quick hammer equipped?
Unfortunately, no. So...
They at least have 8 HP. It appears they have 8 on the nose.
And now I can just beat the ever-living. And now that he's not down... Gonna get a level up, which is gonna heal me, and then I can just proceed to... Oh! Actually... That'll come in real handy because the next badges. Hold on. Now I've got 4 points. So, Quake Hammer's nice. Hammer Throw. Quick Change is good, but I don't need it much.
What does Quick Change do?
It lets you change party members without wasting a turn.
Oh, that's cool.
But I'm not going to be using that much. I would rather have the defenses because I need Mario to be tanky.
Are you just gonna power block them?
Knock them over. Then they'll be defenseless. Suck on this.
You're a cruel human being.
Technically, he did that as a bomb.
But if Undertale taught me anything, the first music in the controller is the real monster.
Do not talk about Undertale in front of me.
I did take the wrong pipe.
Except this is a beautiful pipe right now.
I know. Cool. Go me. You fucked up good. You fucked up good.
That's a part name.
Okay, back to the actual pipe I was looking for. Not this mess of my
That's
note.
what she said.
Wasn't in here the entire time. Oh, wait. Hold on. I think he might be good for, if I remember. Yeah, blooper fight.
Doesn't have the trick the blooper fights and Thousand Year Door have, do they? Also, he's just flying
Your point? Bloopers do that.
in the water.
Not if you're playing Mario Maker.
We don't talk about Mario Maker.
I can't talk about Undertale, I can't talk about Mario Maker, what can I talk about?
Anything that's not those two. And no, you can talk about Undertale, but if you talk about Undertale, you'll get us ranting and raving.
If I talk about Final Fantasy, you start ranting and raving.
Only if it's the 7th one.
But the 7th one is the best one.
Only if it's the 7th one with Mr. Overcast.
Who?
He's a cloud, Mr. Overcast.
But Cloud's awesome.
There we go.
Especially in Final Fantasy VII.
No. Oh,
Debatably in, depending on who you ask in Advent Children. Anything else is, yeah, no, he's a problem.
Cloud is only good as an attacker. That's the only good thing Cloud does. Of course, the only good thing he would do is cut things.
Cloud's an awesome character in that, in Final Fantasy VII. And Zack is the best character.
Oh! Well, that was eventful. Warps! Warps everywhere! I was trying to go back here,
You get off.
but this is also not the exact area I'm looking for because I need star pieces and there are easier ones.
So we can warp back to the desert to just stockpile salt.
There are some star pieces I can get here too, but
I can get some salt real easy, Carson. Watch this. With one comment, I'm gonna get all the salt you need. I like Smash 4 better than Melee. Mic drop. Oh wait, you want even more salt, Carson? Want some more? You ready for this one?
What?
I like Brawl better than Melee.
That's
Mic
wrong.
drop.
That one is wrong.
But unpopular. But my top 10 list of unpopular opinions. If Cat Icarus can do it, I can too.
That's now?
This letter quest spans the entire game, but the badge you get is worth it, but I can't finish it till we're basically at the end of the game.
So forget about that for now.
Cat Icarus had that list
Oh, wait, no,
of top 10
no.
unpopular opinions.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Most of those didn't even seem like unpopular opinions.
What was on the list then?
Well, like one of them was I'm not even sure if this counts as an unpopular opinion because depending on who you ask, it's not, especially IGN. But he said he didn't really like Sonic. Although then he named like 6 games he liked. and he said those were it. And they were good games. Like he liked Colors, Generations.
At this point,
like
IGN
two
hating on
others.
Sonic seems to just be for views.
Yeah, it's
Because the
clearly for
multi-million
website
dollar channel needs views.
Yep.
It's clearly website traffic, especially because, as I said in the Sonic Adventure, they gave, like, Rush and Colors.
So you said
Oh.
you're cutting around, but all of this interesting commentary is gonna have you not cutting around.
Oh my god, a repel gel!
I don't know what that does.
That's the key to beating the final boss in this one optional thing that I will repel gel, do this one thing, I will beat him into the ground at 1 hit point.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
Unpopular opinions.
Wait.
Yeah, he had another one. He liked console gaming over PC gaming, which depending on who you ask is not even an unpopular opinion.
I can see why you would say that's an unpopular
That's a
opinion.
split. It depends on who you ask. Because some people are console gamers, some people aren't. So I didn't think that one was right. And then he had another. Oh, but no. Here's one. He likes the he started this off as a unpopular opinion, but then it turned into I understand what you're saying. He likes the Vita better than the 3DS. But basically, all his reasons for liking the Vita better were all valid reasons. He basically thought it was a better piece of hardware than the 3DS.
That is technically true.
He acknowledged the 3DS has a better library of games, but he liked the ability to all the features that the Vita had. Like you could cross-play, you could pick up your saves.
I thought people stopped supporting crossplay after the Vita basically died.
No, it still exists. The Vita's still used.
Well, no, I know it's still used, but
No, crossplay is basically what it sells it.
I guess people just stopped talking about crossplay.
And then there's PlayStation TV, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff that he liked about it. And he liked its battery life, and how when you when it does die,
Okay.
and you recharge it, if you turn your Vita back on, you haven't lost progress. I'm not sure if you knew that.
Yeah,
If your Vita dies, it never really dies. It somehow puts itself in this deep sleep mode. You can't turn it on or anything, but as soon as you charge it, it will come back on like it was on hold, and you lose no progress. As far as I know, it doesn't matter how dead this thing is.
Okay.
Whereas in the 3DS has a worse battery, it can, if it dies when it's off, which both of them can do, and you turn it back on, obviously it hasn't kept your progress.
And we were able to tangent when I got enough star pieces.
And the Vita, all the reasons he gave the Vita for being better are actually facts.
Thanks for the commentary.
The way he did it, it wasn't even a opinion at that point. It was all fact-based.
Thanks for the commentary, assholes.
And then,
that's why I'm here.
And then he was he liked some of the games on the Vita better, and he's like,
oh, I'm so close to affording the one badge.
Then his other one was he liked the GameCube better than the PS2, but again, that's depends on who you ask anyway.
There's a stupid Watch Mojo video where it was what console was the best of that generation. The GameCube was sweeping every category. The GameCube ended up losing because they said the GameCube doesn't have good accessories and they weren't counting the Game Boy player as an accessory. So because of that,
To be fair,
I think okay.
To be fair, who owned an e-reader?
As far as that generation goes, all three consoles were really good. I still feel I'm anti-Xbox. So
it won.
I feel like my opinion as far as Xbox goes should not be shared because I don't like it in general. I'm just prejudiced against it. So
The Duke is a bad controller.
I never talk about it. But, I love the PS2 mostly because of its third-party support.
Where are
The
you?
Duke is a bad controller for the original Xbox.
But the GameCube is an amazing console.
They didn't count the Game Boy player as an accessory, and
Now if we sit here and then if you sit there with the other next generation, obviously I like the PS3 better, but the Wii's really good too.
okay, so
I don't know how I feel about this current one.
Change mine on. Okay, yeah,
I
that
feel
was
like until
30.
recently the PS4 hasn't had anything that was just going completely I need that, except for a couple games.
So,
And if I get a few more, but the Wii U doesn't have any either.
I'm going to have my foot so far in my mouth if this goes wrong. I'm calling it now the Scorpio and the PlayStation thing I can't remember the name of. We're going to fail. I'm putting that out there now.
No.
I don't know if they will. And there's too many people that are just biased to their own console.
I thought people were actually against the PlayStation thing.
I've not heard anything about it, honestly.
I had heard people didn't like it, but I couldn't find really why.
Right, I can't find anything. No one's really happy about it because it's not a new console. They're just releasing something that's kind of like an expansion on their own, from what I understand. And it's just because Nintendo's releasing the NX.
I'm calling it now. It's going to fail.
But it's still a PS4, so I mean, it's not gonna matter. I mean, I feel like the NX is playing on some rough ground itself. The NX basically has to be good.
Okay, I'm actually... For now...
And they have to release good games on it, otherwise Nintendo's gonna end up screwing themselves.
I need
we have
press
all
over
those
that.
NX rumors.
I know, and basically most of them have to be true. But basically everyone's basically on the fence about that one because the Wii U has so much potential, but didn't
that reminded me of
harness any of it.
A video someone...
I'm probably not going to cut much of this, but I probably should cut back to the,
sewer,
mansion.
Right? Talking about the...
Yes, I'm going to use the sewers, but, I can cut... Hold on, I'm trying to shorten videos. Give me just a minute to cut. Yes, we're using the sewers. Okay, we're back. We need to move on with the chapter.
But see now, obviously, I feel like the PS4 is like, just, as far as big consoles go, I have trouble with that one on these current consoles.
Wait, I am a complete idiot.
As far as software goes, PS4 is about to have all these amazing games that I'm going to
way too ahead of myself.
No matter how bad Final Fantasy 15 is, there's going to be Kingdom Hearts and there's going to be Persona 5. Persona 5 is going to be the game.
But outside of the Persona, I expect Square is just going to go full Square on the Kingdom Hearts.
I think Kingdom Hearts is the only thing is going to be safe.
Apparently, I've heard the Final Fantasy 15 is getting a similar treatment to 7. It's being cut up into multiple games.
No, you know what's happening with Final Fantasy 15 right now?
What's happening?
You know it got delayed, right?
Yes.
You know what they did? Why it got delayed?
Why?
Hey, a party member.
The best party member.
Final Fantasy 15 got delayed because it wasn't done. That's what they said.
Actually, the reason it got delayed, I learned something about 15 was actually done back in 2011. But at the time, they thought no one would want a PS3 exclusive game because the PS4 was coming.
Except that it's not done. They said it was
No, it was done. The PS3 build was done.
Right, no, I know that.
Yeah,
I mean, right now, why it got delayed this time.
They scrapped the PS...
It's supposed to be out.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be out in Japan right now.
They scrapped
It's coming out in November. The reason they gave it that 2-month delay, they basically sat down, it got delayed like last month. And everyone was like, what the heck? And like a week later, they were like, there's a bunch of bugs and glitches. Oh. And they were like, we're not going to release it just like that. But they kind of like turned around and made it worse. So Final Fantasy 15 is coming out in November. And they said, we moved it back because it's not done. They are working on a patch right now, but it's only one patch. It's like a day 1 patch that's only gonna fix part of the bugs.
Well, the fact
so it's gonna release incomplete with only part of the patch, and they're gonna work on the rest of the patches, and they have acknowledged this already.
That's bad.
That is.
Well, of course.
Instead of but on the same side, at this point, what do? They can either release it saying we are releasing patches, it is going to be fixed, or they can fix it. But basically, once they do that, they're going to delay it again. And once they delay it again, that's just going to give the game the opposite of hype it doesn't need. Because it needs the hype that it actually gained earlier this year, that it's already lost its momentum, but it needs that hype to succeed. And if they back it up again, it's going to lose it even more, and it can't lose that.
And of course I've never seen her make that face. Of course it needed to be delayed because this is Square. They're the same company that put the same detail.
This is one of the best characters in this game.
What I was going to say, I was also weird, but Square put the same time effort into modeling potted plants as they did character models.
Now, Kingdom Hearts, on the other hand, I feel like they're doing exactly like they've always done. I mean, 2.8, yeah, sure, it's like a money grab, but I mean, it's doing the same thing for the plot any other game has done. They are basically clearing up the prequels to set up for this next game, and Kingdom Hearts 3, I think, is going to be good. Now, beyond that, because I'm sure they're going to make another Kingdom Hearts game, who knows what kind of mess that thing's going to be. But at this point, I don't think anyone really cares what anything beyond Kingdom Hearts 3 is.
Okay.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is the last one that needs to be good. If there's a, quote-unquote Kingdom Hearts 4, if it sucks, no one will, outright hate the entirety of Kingdom Hearts.
They'll just make Kingdom Hearts all the bravest.
And, Kingdom Hearts might suck later, and it'll just be like, people will just, look at it and be like, well, it was good as long as it needed to be.